Hello and welcome back. We are diving in. Whether you're commuting, taking a walk, or, just stealing a few minutes for yourself, I am so glad you're here.
Mm-hmm.
Today, we are stripping things all the way back. We often talk about complexity, right? The nuance, the difficulty of language. But today,
Today's about simplicity.
exactly. And let's remember our motto, the thing we always come back to. Connection, not perfection.
No.
We are not here to write a textbook.
No.
We're here to be understood.
Precisely. Connection is, in fact, the only goal that matters. I mean, think about it. If you have perfect grammar, but you are too afraid to open your mouth, you've failed.
Right. You've learned nothing, really.
But if you have broken grammar and you make a friend, you have succeeded.
Yeah.
Today, we're going to give you a tool that is, I would argue, the most efficient way to build that connection.
I like the sound of efficiency. And I know today's topic is time, specifically the future.
It is. Think about the timeline of your life for just a moment. The past. It's heavy. It's burdened with irregularities. Think of how much energy is spent memorizing went, bought, thought, ate.
Oh, it's a nightmare.
The past is a closed book. You cannot edit it. It is finished.
That is a stressful place to be. You have to remember 1,000 little exceptions just to talk about yesterday.
Exactly. But the future is light.
Mm.
It is unwritten. It's an open book. And it's just waiting for you to pick up the pen.
And the pen we're using today is the future simple tense.
The future's simple.
It sounds promising just from the name. Simple.
It is the cleanest tool in the box. It is perhaps the only tense in English that treats you with total respect. There are no tricks.
Okay, when you say clean, what do you actually mean? Because English is usually so messy, silent letters, exceptions to exceptions.
In the future simple, specifically when we use the word will, there are 0 irregular verbs.
0. That's a bold claim.
Yeah.
Even for the really weird verbs.
Even for the weirdest ones. To be, to go, to have, to do. In the past tense, they change completely. In the future, they stay exactly as they are. This is why I call it the cleanest tool. You don't need a reference chart, you just need the formula.
That is a huge relief. It frees up so much mental energy if you're not constantly scanning your memory for a conjugation table.
Correct. And it gets even better. There's another rule that haunts learners in the present tense.
Let me guess. The third person S.
The dreaded S.
He eats. She walks. I hear learners drop that S all the time because it just feels so unnatural to them.
It's the most common mistake in the present tense. But in the future simple, that S does not exist. It is banished.
Really?
You never say she wills, you never say he wills.
So it's the great equalizer. Doesn't matter who's doing the action, me, you, him, her, us, them.
Yeah.
The word is always just will.
Precisely. It's democratic. Everyone gets the same word. So let's look at the agenda for this deep dive.
Okay.
We'll break down the logic, the math of the sentence, then the warmth, how to sound like a human, not a robot. And finally, we're going to spend a good amount of time in the gym. We have a heavy drill session planned.
I'm ready to sweat a little. Let's start with the logic. You mentioned a formula.
It is a 3-part formula, and it is unbreakable. Part 1, the subject.
Okay.
Part 2, the magic word will. And Part 3, the base verb.
Subject, will, base verb. Let's plug some words into that.
Let's take the verb to go. Subject, I. Magic read, will. Verb, go.
I will go.
And if we change the subject to she
She will go.
and a huge group of people,
They will go.
it really is that rigid.
But even with a rule that simple, I know people mess this up, when you're mentoring students, where do they trip?
There are 2 main traps. They come from trying to be, too polite or too complex. The first error is what I call the infinitive trap.
Okay.
Students learn vocabulary from lists, to go, to eat, to play. So when they build the sentence, they drag that little word to along with them.
Right. And they say, I will to go.
Exactly, and that is incorrect. Will is a modal verb. It's a boss. It demands the verb next to it to be naked. No to.
So you have to strip the verb. Not I will to call, just I will call.
Precisely. Delete the to. The second trap is the continuous trap. Students get comfortable saying, I am going, or I am playing.
Yeah, they like that ing sound.
They do. It feels active. So they try to paste it here. They say, I will going.
I hear that one a lot. I will going to the store. It sounds like they're mixing 2 different ideas.
They are. They're mixing the present continuous with the future simple. You must be ruthless here. Cut the ing. It's not I will eating. It is I will eat.
Okay, so the rule is no to, no ing, and no s.
Just the raw verb.
Just the raw verb. Okay, that's the logic. But As we know, logic can be cold. Language needs to be warm.
And if you walk around saying, I will go to the store, I will call you later, you sound like a computer program.
You sound like a sat-nav. Turn left in 100 meters. It has no soul.
It lacks flow. English is a stress-timed language. We like to move quickly between the important words. The word will is purely functional, so native speakers. We crush it. We compress it.
This is where we get into contractions. And I think this is the key. This is the shift from sounding like a student to sounding like a speaker.
It is the bridge. I will becomes I'll.
Ow. Let's just pause at that sound for a second. It can be tricky for some people. It's a dark sound, deep in the throat.
A helpful way to visualize it is to think of a supermarket. You push your cart down the aisle.
Aisle.
Exactly the same.
Ah.
Aisle. It sounds identical. So if you're struggling, just imagine that supermarket aisle. I'll call you. I'll be there.
It totally smooths out the rhythm. Instead of, I will call you, 4 beats, it becomes, I'll call you. 3 beats, it's just faster.
It is efficient. And we do it for everyone. You will becomes Yule.
Yule rhymes with Yule, like a Yule log. You'll love it.
He will becomes Hill. She will becomes Shill.
She'll, and that flows right into the next word. She'll do it.
Exactly. Now, before we hit the drill, we have to touch on the meaning. Why this specific tool? Because there are other ways to talk about the future.
Right, this isn't just about when something happens. It's about the attitude behind it.
This is the critical insight. The word will shares a root with willpower, volition. It implies a choice, a spirit.
So it's personal.
It is very personal. We use will for 2 main things, promises and instant decisions.
Okay, let's break those down. Instant decisions. So that means I didn't plan it.
Correct. Imagine the phone rings. You didn't plan for it to ring. It just happened. You have to react. You use your willpower to make a decision. In that second, you say, I'll get it.
You wouldn't say, I'm going to get it.
Yeah.
That sounds like you scheduled the phone call to happen.
Precisely. I am going to implies a plan made yesterday.
Yeah.
I'll implies a decision made now. You see someone drop their bag. You don't think, you react. I'll help you.
And the second use, promises.
A promise is an act of will. I will always love you. I won't tell anyone. You are binding yourself to the future.
That's powerful. It's all about commitment. Okay, I think we have the theory. We've got the subject, real verb, logic. We have the I'll contraction for warmth. And we have the volition for context.
Now, we need to build the muscle.
Welcome to the gym. For the next few minutes, we are going to practice. And we're going to use the 3-second rule.
If you are new to our deep dives, here's how it works. I will give you a prompt situation. Then there will be silence, a gap.
That gap is for you. You have 3 seconds to speak the answer out loud before you hear us say it. Don't wait for us. If you wait, you're just a listener.
If you speak, you are building fluency. Don't worry about being perfect. Just make the sound. Connect. Ready?
Let's do it.
We'll start with section 1, the offer. These are sudden decisions. You see a problem, you react immediately with I'll.
Okay, so imagine I'm struggling with a really heavy suitcase. It's crushing me. You want to help.
Prompt. Help me with this bag. Silence for 3 seconds.
I'll help you.
Did you use the contraction? Did you say, ow, let's try another? The room is dark. You are standing right next to the light switch.
You decide to fix the problem instantly.
Prompt. Turn on the light. Silence for 3 seconds.
I'll turn on the light.
Good. Keep that rhythm fast. Next situation. Your friend is thirsty. You are standing near the kitchen.
Offer to get them some water.
Prompt. Get some water. Silence for 3 seconds.
I'll get some water.
Excellent. One more in this section. The doorbell rings. Ding dong. You are closest to the door.
React.
Prompt. Open the door. Silence for 2 seconds.
I'll open the door.
That is the instant decision. You hear the bell, you make the choice. Now, let's move to section 2, the promise.
These are a little different. These are commitments. You're giving your word to someone.
Imagine your friend tells you a secret, a very deep secret. You need to promise to keep it.
The prompt is, keep my secret. Silence for 3 seconds. I'll keep your secret.
Feel the weight of that. It's a contract. Next one, you borrowed some money. You need to promise to pay it back tomorrow.
Prompt, pay you back. Silence for 3 seconds.
I'll pay you back.
Watch that L sound. Make sure your tongue touches the roof of your mouth just behind your teeth. I'll pay you back.
Good tip. Next one. You are leaving a party. You want to promise to text your friend when you get home so they know you are safe.
Prompt. Text you later.
Yeah.
Silence for 3 seconds. I'll text you later.
Very good. Now we must look at the dark side, the negative.
Right. Sometimes we have to promise not to do something.
The logic is will not. But again, native speakers are efficient. We smashed will not together to make a new sound. Won't.
This is such a weird vowel sound. It's not want. It rhymes with don't, won't.
Precisely. Round your lips, won't. Let's practice section 3, the negative promise.
Okay, so imagine we have a super important meeting at 8 a.m. I'm stressing out about it. I say to you, don't be late.
You promise me, prompt, be late. Silence for 3 seconds.
I won't be late.
Did you catch the verb, I won't be? We keep that base verb be. We don't change it. Let's try another. I'm afraid you will forget my birthday.
Promise him. Prompt. Forget. Silence for 3 seconds. I won't forget.
I won't forget. It's strong, reassuring. Last one. I'm cooking dinner and I'm afraid you won't like it.
Oh, actually, let's do the negative. Promise me you won't leave any food on the plate.
Ah, good one. Prompt. Leave any food. Silence for 3 seconds.
I won't leave any food.
Fantastic. Shake your shoulders out. That was a solid workout.
I can really feel the rhythm of it now. I'll do this. I won't do that. It feels very proactive, like taking charge.
That is the essence of the future simple. You are taking charge of the timeline. You are asserting your will upon the world.
However, we do need to put a little warning label on this tool, don't we?
We do, a crucial one. As we said, will is for promises and sudden decisions. It is for volition.
But it is not for plans.
It is not for plans. This is where learners get confused. They learn will and they try to use it for everything.
So,
An example, if you bought plane tickets to Paris yesterday, you cannot say, I will go to Paris next week.
why not? I mean, I am going to Paris. The statement is true.
Because will sounds like you just decided right now, in this moment. If you say, I will go to Paris while you're holding a ticket, it sounds strange.
Like a sudden whim.
Exactly. If you have a ticket, you have a plan.
And plans require a completely different tool.
Plans require going to, I am going to go to Paris. But that is a different beast entirely.
We don't want to overfill the toolbox today. Today is just about the promise.
Today is about the power of I'll.
So before we let you go, we have to assign the homework. And you know the rules here. This deep dive doesn't end when the audio stops.
The audio is just the preparation. The real learning happens out there, in the wild.
Your mission for today is non-negotiable. You must make one promise or one offer to another human being using the contraction I'll.
It can be tiny. If your partner is cooking, say, I'll wash the dishes.
If your colleague looks busy, say, I'll send the email.
Just one sentence, but you must say it out loud and you must mean it.
Feel the I'll sound. Feel the won't sound. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Connection, not perfection.
Go out there and write your future. Thanks for diving in with us.